gonna have to make some tweaks, obviously. Alright, so this is my very first video on work on some of that volume. Alright, now we should be okay. So, this will be the very first video I've ever made. Kinda nervous about it. I'm just gonna be playing a simple game that I recently actually just beat. And hopefully I do good. I'm probably not gonna be that interesting because it's late. I'm not tired, but kinda in that realm. Kinda getting there, but I mean, there's gonna be a lot going on. Probably just gonna go do the side missions real quick because I mean I beat the game already, and yeah, I may go back and redo the game at some point, but right now I'm not. So right now I'm in the sewers. It saved my game outside of the sewers though. It's weird that it's here, but whatever, I guess. Gotta remember where I was going. So this being my first video, I just kind of want to cover my bases and let you know who I am, what I hope to do with this channel, just everything, a little bit of everything. My goal is to eventually do a lot of different stuff on this channel, and right now it's just probably going to be a gaming occasional vlog, because, I mean, I don't have much to work with right now. Like, right now, the audio might sound a bit weird because I'm working with, like, some headset from Amazon, that my wife actually got me. It's a pretty decent headset. It probably doesn't sound too bad, but I mean, if it sounds a little off, that's why. And my air will cut on also, so if that ends up coming through, completely sorry, but I can't do anything about it. If I turn it off, I'll die. It's so hot. Pretty much what I want from this channel is what every person probably starting a YouTube channel wants, which is to do my dream and just play video games for a living. I am 20 years old. I will be 21 in the 28th of August, and I am married with one kid who is 10 months old, I believe. It kind of mashes all together when you have a kid and you get caught up in the mix of things. And then I have another one on the way. The one that's here now is a little girl, and the one on the way is a little boy. And that's my family life, sort of. I mean, I've been through a lot here recently. recently I just got fired from my job because it was a chat center job. It's like a call center, but instead of taking calls, I took chats. And with those chats came a lot of different people and customers and whatever. Um, but I got fired because of my stats. They weren't up to par with what um, my company was wanting or was needing, really. Excuse me. And they just, yeah, pretty much. And really, in all honesty, I kind of put it on myself, not the stats part, but because I was only suspended for like 3 days, and then I was supposed to come back on last week Sunday, I believe. Last Sunday, maybe this Sunday. I can't remember. It's kind of been a long, hectic week, and pretty much since I didn't come back on the day I was supposed to, um, they were like, "Well, you didn't come back when we told you, so you're effectively terminated." And really, I was gonna quit anyways, because that job is way too much, and honestly, any of my friends that worked there were not happy. I was not happy. It was not a great place to work at. I'm gonna keep it unnamed for obvious reasons, because I don't want them coming after me or whatever, but it was not a fun job. They tried to always say that they treat their employees with a lot of respect and whatever, but in reality, it's not a fun place. It just, a lot of the time you left unhappy. I've already got like super anxiety, and that place gave me even more anxiety. It just left you with a lot of feelings of just, you don't want to be here, and why am I here, what's happening, all that kind of stuff, and it was just a bad place. I didn't like it. Wasn't great, but I did get fired. I do have a few times I'll probably talk about every now and then throughout the course of this channel, and overall I'll probably try not to talk about it because it really just sucked, like, to the core. I'm also living in an apartment, and I'm mentioning that because my lease or something like that has come up, and I was supposed to renew it, and I was supposed to just bring in some check stubs from that job, but every time I asked for them, all I would get was, "I'll email this person and I'll get back to you," and I would do this like constantly almost, and never got them, because we used to be able to just go and print them ourselves, but at some point, I guess they just wanted to up their security so much that, we just had no choice but to start asking our leaders and our bosses for them, and it made things worse, because it made things a lot harder to get, because you need your pay stubs for a lot of different stuff, like renewing your lease. If you're applying for an apartment, you need at least like 6 of them, and they needed another 6 for renewing, which I was trying to get. I had gotten them a few, but they needed more, because more time had passed when I got them those, and they needed more and more and more, and I just was not able to get them. So when I got fired, I went up there and I told them, "Hey, I got fired," and apparently now I've come to find out that unless I have a job by the end of this month, I am at risk of being evicted. I'm hoping to be able to find somewhere I can go, and maybe even finding a job by the end of this month, and just figuring something out, because I mean, I've got a family I've got to take care of, and it's tough. It really is. But I mean, I'm working through it, and in the end, everything will be all right. I've got to keep my positivity up, because I really don't want to go back to those types of places where I'm just in this deep dark place, and I can't go back. Just so I've got to keep my positivity up and all that. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't stressful and all, because I mean, yeah, for obvious reasons it's stressful. But I mean, that's just one thing that's going on right now. Um, I mean, that's just a little bit about me. Hey, I found it. I want to do this for a living for a lot of different reasons. I had the dream of being a YouTuber since about 10th grade, maybe, somewhere around there, sometime around then, because I was looking at a lot of my favorite YouTubers, and just to name a few, Markiplier, Huts Gaming, Matthias. At that time, I wasn't watching some of those people. I think, like, at the time, I was watching Markiplier, Thanos Gaming, I Am Wildcat, and a few others. There was a few others that I was watching as well. And I was looking into what they were doing, and they just looked like they were having so much fun, and they were doing what they loved, and I told myself that I wanted to do that because I love gaming. Gaming has been one of my favorite things ever since as far as I can remember. Because I mean, my childhood was not like most. It probably wasn't like the worst. I know there's people that have had worse childhoods than I have, but I mean, it wasn't fun. I'm not gonna go into details with that right now, just because I don't want to. But I just remember from a very young age just loving gaming. One of my, I think the first game I ever played to completion was Kingdom Hearts 2, and that's become one of my favorite games in the world, because it just, I don't know, I just love that game. And I don't know if it's just because like it was the first game I completed ever or what, but I love that game. I am super hype for Kingdom Hearts 3 that's coming out, and can't wait. But I'm probably not gonna be able to play it because I don't have a PS4. I don't have the money for a PS4. As much as I want to play it, probably won't be able to for a long time. I will eventually, but you know, there's just crap through that, and I mean, I can't do anything about that, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Not right now, at least. I don't have the time. But I mean, I wanted to begin this because it allows me to do what I love, and I mean, if I can make a living off of this, that'd be even better. But I'm really only doing this because I want to do what I love, and it's been a passion of mine for a long time. I've looked at a lot of YouTubers, and they've all just loved doing this, and I love that fact that people nowadays can go out and just play video games and create a living off of something as simple as just playing a game. I'm kind of wandering, by the way, which is, I'm kind of looking for a specific place because I don't know where it's at. But, I mean, them creating videos and doing something they love was just fascinating to me. And, you know, when I was in school, when I told people, they would be like, well, what do you want to do when you get out of high school? You know, what plans do you have? And I didn't really have a set plan because I didn't know what I wanted to do. For a while, I wanted to be a chef a little bit, because I did have a passion for cooking. I still kind of do because cooking's pretty fun. I haven't cooked in a long time though. I used to a lot, um, but now I don't. Um, that's just because I mean I kind of got lazy about it. Um, but it is something that that I wanted to do. Um, Other things were I got into welding for a bit. Hold on. Dope. Oh, cool. But I mean, I got into welding for a bit, for a pretty good while actually, because, um, I mean, it was just something to do in school, and every time I put in, when they asked what classes I wanted, and I put in cooking, and then I put in welding right next to that, they always put me for welding, and then some random ass class that I didn't want. That's just, I don't know why. I I put cooking on there pretty much every year, almost, except for ninth grade, because ninth grade was kind of a weird year for me, and yeah, ninth grade I didn't do too well, um, and yeah, but not sure why they never put me in there, but I mean it's whatever, because I mean it's not a big deal to me. But I mean gaming and YouTube was just something amazing. I loved it. I loved the thought of it. I loved just looking into it and realizing that, you know, some of my favorite YouTubers out there are making lots of money off this. I know they were just doing something simple that they love to do, and there's so many YouTubers out there doing so many different things that they love to do, and I was like, that's what I want. I want to be able to do what I want to do, and, you know, not really just make a living on it, but just do what I love to do. And, you know, that's been a dream of mine. So that's why I'm doing this. And I may like drone on a bit. I'm kind of monotonous right now. My voice sounds monotonous right now. I've kind of got to be quiet because the baby is asleep. And my wife is actually also asleep. She may wake up at some point, but I don't know. It just depends. Me, I am up. I slept most of today. And I mean, that's not good, but that's just because I've been so stressed out, and my wife thinks I've been depressed lately, but I'm not really depressed, I'm just kind of stressed out more so, because I mean, I don't know what happened in the past few weeks actually, and it's just put me in a weird place. It's not exactly a place that I've enjoyed at all, but I mean, you know, I deal with it, I get through it, I make it, because I have to. I mean, I've got a family, I can't sit here and, you know, stay in one place and be stuck in a rut. Well, I can notify you. Cool. I've gotta do things, and I've gotta do things for myself and my family. Here recently I've had a lot of people tell me, where I should be and what I should be doing with my life, and I'm like,
Ahoy, Maplebeard.
I don't understand why people do that, because I mean, I don't think that I think you should give advice, and if that person doesn't take it, you should chastise them for it. And I've kind of gotten that recently for some things, and it's just made things a little harder because I don't have a lot of people to support me. Without having many people to support me, it just puts you in a place. And anyone that's been, unsupported in their life knows what I'm talking
Are
about.
you the kid who's making all
Good job, Junior Algorian. With all the sensors in
Um,
place, I can get a reading on my... I knew it! These are definitely hot Manbear Pig readings. Come with me. I must put this data in the Data Manbear Pig base.
oh, dear lord. Where was I at? Sorry, I'm gonna end up messing up some stuff.
It's like totally awesome to be mature like me and not immature like you, Fruit.
But, I just, being unsupported is not fun at all. It's just puts you in this weird place that you're just like, man, maybe I can't do this, maybe I'm not meant to do this, maybe it's not for me, but I mean, you know, if you want to do something that you love, you've got to work at it, and working at it's not an easy task. I mean, you've got to do a lot of different stuff to,
You have tricked the mighty chaos alarm, and now the Earth shall be destroyed in 10
sorry, I haven't done this
seconds.
before.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now all these lights and electrical equipment you see are on and will never be turned off, draining the Earth's entire power supply and plunging humanity into a deep, cold darkness. Without lights or heat or computers or power, humans will be left to fend for themselves against the beasts and the elements. Humanity be damned!
Well then. But yeah, I mean, if you do what you love, if you're wanting to do what you love, you're gonna have to work at it. You can't just be expected to, if you just do one thing and then, you don't work at it, then you're not gonna get anywhere with it.
Dougie spoke with you and says you'd make a worthy ally.
You just gotta work at it. Oh snap! Hold on. Be right back. Sorry about that. Baby started crying a little bit, but she's okay. We think that she has some nightmares and stuff, so, which is sad because I hate when my child cries. It just makes me completely upset. But yeah, you just gotta kind of do what you have to if you want to do it. You can't be lazy about it. You can't be slacking off. There wasn't much in that, was there? yeah, I mean, this is where I'm at, and I'm hoping to be here for a pretty good while. And hopefully I can do this for a while. Hopefully y'all.
This is very interesting. The sensors have picked up Manbear Pig underneath the ground in South Park. If you know anywhere you can get underground, go there at once and run this defibrillator.
Huh, keep missing. Super secret. But yeah, hopefully that I can get a fan base of sorts.
Guess Mr. Mackey will never quite get over what that owl did to him.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do in here. Supposed to be doing no. There's a gym Pokemon. Obviously, there's a way to get up to those places, but I don't know. Huh. But yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, with this I can do exactly what I set out to do, which is everything. I hope that y'all will like what I have going. I don't know why I chose that out of the shoot button, because I need that to get the gym Pokemons. Yeah, any feedback is greatly, honestly appreciated. Negativity obviously is not going to be, but, you know, there's just a fine line between, you know, negativity and, like, just feedback, you know, criticisms. You know, negativity is, oh, you suck, you should quit what you're trying to do, you shouldn't be trying it, you suck at it, you know, whatever else, some stuff like that. And then feedback is obviously any kind of help that y'all want to provide and let me know about. I mean, obviously my voice will eventually get better. I'm not gonna be just monotonously all the time. It's just because everybody's asleep in my apartment, and I really don't want to wake them up because my baby's room is literally right across from me, and so does me and my wife's room. Because I'm in my living room right now doing this on my TV. That just happened to be where my computer's at the moment, and yeah, just hopefully y'all will like it. I'm playing a very old game that's probably irrelevant now and people don't want to see, but I wanted to just pick something simple and something that I've been playing recently and actually got to enjoy, because I played this for a while back when it first came out, from a friend of mine, and I never actually got to finish it, and I actually got to finish it, which I was super pumped about. I actually finished it within like a night. I stayed up from, because this all happened like yesterday. I stayed up from, well, the day before yesterday. I got up around 5 or 6, and I just stayed up until about 2 o'clock in the morning last night, this morning, whatever. And yeah, it took a lot, because there's a lot of tedious missions in here, for story wise at least, and I don't see the point. Because like anybody that's played this game, awesome, but anybody that hasn't doesn't really want to know. But yeah, there's one part where you gotta go to Canada, And in Canada, you just gotta go from one place to the next, to the next, and you don't get out for a good minute. And then, you know, you get out of that, and then you end up having to do the girls' missions to get the girls recruited for the final battle that you're planning on doing. And that was way more tedious than anything. Cause I mean, they just sent you just mission after mission, and it took a pretty good minute, but I mean, I got through it. I beat it. I really actually enjoyed it. I really wish I could play the Fractured But Whole game, but unfortunately, don't have the money for that. I think it's on PC, but I don't have the money for it. I don't have the money for a lot of things right now. I'm absolutely broke. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that say that and, you know, have money in their account, but I legitimately have no money in my account right now, except for maybe a few cents, and that's just because, you know, nothing costs the amount of money that is in my account. I'm hoping that, I don't know where I was going with that. This game is actually pretty fun. There's a lot to it. There's a lot more to it than I thought. You actually have to do a lot to be able to do certain things, and it's just a lot, because I wasn't expecting this out of this game. But there's a lot to it, and it's really funny. It's a great game. I might actually restart it here in a minute, just to be able to do certain things and know what I'm doing, because I mean, I'm just doing side missions right now, and yeah, find all the homeless people. Yeah, I think I need to return to him, so here's Jimbo. It's funny too, because like, Jimbo is actually like, a lot of people I know, because, I mean, I live in Texas. There's a lot of hunters here. There's just a lot of people who are kind of like him, but they're not exactly like him, just in certain aspects. Because, I mean, obviously they make him stupid, and yeah, none of the people I know are stupid. Where's Jimbo's? Jesus. There he is. I'm right there. I can probably walk that distance, but I'm probably not going to. I'll go back, actually. So, I'm not gonna say exactly where I live, because, I mean, that'd be stupid. I mean, it's wild living here, honestly. A lot of the stuff you find out about, and it's just weird, and a lot of the stuff I've done has been kind of weird. I'll get into that a little bit. Also, another thing, I may end up having, you know, a couple of my friends with me every now and then. We may end up, you know, playing some other things. I'll probably end up playing some Binding of Isaac. A few other things. Binding of Isaac was the first thing I could think of, because it's just that's a great game. It's a fun game to play, and we'll probably end up playing co-op mode with it, which is obviously a workshop mod that you have to download for it. Anybody that's played Isaac knows that, because Isaac is a strictly single player game. But I love it. I got into it because of another friend of mine who got me into Huts, actually, and he showed me what Isaac was and like what Huts was doing with like breaking the game and stuff, and it was just amazing. I loved it. I loved the thought of it, because there's so much RNG to it. Let's get through this.
I hate spiders. Sure hope you blasted the heck out of it. Nice work. I remember when I bagged my first dog. This one's real personal for
Alright, I got that settled. And I got $2 out of it. 50 Canadian money? I need to go back to Canada and get rid of my diaries, I think. I don't know how to get rid of diaries. I got it, and then I was like, is that gonna kill me in my battles? Because that's kind of important. Diaries. We're not gonna be able to go over here. I think it's just the horse, though. So,
Hey, what'd you eat?
but yeah. We'll end up playing a little bit of that. Probably a few other things as well.
Haven't we been here before?
Yes, we have. So in time you'll see more, and hopefully in time I'll be able to play certain video games too, because I mean I know that's important. Is, you know, staying, you know, as the kids say, hip. I know me saying that is kind of weird, because I mean I'm obviously one of those kids. No, I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to play the games that people want, and I'll probably just play a bunch of different stuff for a while. I've got Fallout 4 on here, so I'll probably end up playing that a bit. And my friend actually let me borrow his account, which is actually why I'm playing this, because, I mean, yeah. And we'll probably end up playing some No Man's Sky at some point, because we've actually just got into that. We haven't played it in a pretty good minute, because we kind of been waiting for when me and my two other buddies could get on, because we started it together and we want to kind of just work from it together. Hopefully we can get that set up. You know, it's just gonna be me having fun and doing what I can to defeat the penis mouse, the blood-sucking fruit bat, eat bacteria. And honestly, this probably isn't the best game to play for starting up a YouTube channel, but I mean, I'm taking the chance. I'll do it. Obviously, it's a game. I mean, anybody that's watching this should be of age and should have a parent's permission. I wish I could say I had to do that when I was a kid, but my parents weren't worried about what I was watching or doing. And then it's not because they didn't care. That was just because they just wanted me to learn from an early age of what the world was like and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've been kind of older, acted older than I am, and been older than I actually am for a lot of my life. A lot of people tell me that, you know, they're usually shocked to find out I'm 20 because I look like I'm 12. At least I did for a while. Every time I tell them my age, they'd be like, "No, you're like 12," and I'm like, "No, I am full-fledged adult, just not concerned with it." Had a lot of fun times though. But a lot of people are also like, "Well, you act a lot really mature for your age," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know, that's just a product of what I've had to go through and do, and some of it I put on myself, some of it I didn't. Some of it was just kind of shit happens, whatever." That's all I wanted. You on the map. He lives at the red house, and I am super far away. Hopefully I can find a fast travel place soon. But yeah. So, I mean, like, I'm just more mature than normal. I'll probably end up like forgetting a lot of what I said sometimes because I'm trying to focus on the game and talking at the same time, so I'm not to keep to be able to keep you all entertained, of course, and obviously not leave a silent spot in the game for y'all. This is probably also gonna go unedited because I don't really have any editing software besides Microsoft, and Microsoft is very confusing about their videos and stuff, and I'm not sure that I'll be able to, but I'll get it looked into, and hopefully I will. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to find some weird free video editing software. Hopefully I can. I'm honestly not even sure what video software I should be looking into, because I mean I'm just new to this entire thing, and you're probably wondering, well, why did you get into this without knowing what you're doing? To that I say I don't know, because honestly I just wanted to get started. Like I said, I've been dreaming this in since high school, and it has not come through, and I needed this moment.
If you're ever traveling, Photo Dojo has a great deal on Passport.
Yeah, I know they do. They did my passport already. So I mean, I'll edit eventually. But if I can't right now, I'm sorry. If there's a lot of like stuff that ends up happening, or stuff that like I wish I could cut out but I can't, and if it ends up drawing on, I mean, a lot of this I wish I could skip. Well, not really, because I mean I'm talking a lot of it. I'm letting you know information about myself. So I mean, yeah. But I mean, hopefully that won't hinder my chances of being what I do or doing what I want to do. And I still hope y'all enjoy most of it. I don't know how long I'll be making these. Where's his freaking house at? I swear I found him strictly by chance. Okay, so I do gotta go through the park. I'll just cut through the park because I've obviously fast traveled already and didn't realize I could cut across there, and yeah, I messed that up kind of hardcore. Oops. The human better. Okay. Yeah, they'll probably be pretty heavily unedited unless I could figure out Microsoft's video recording software, because they make it, they just make it complicated for no reason, and I feel like it should be simpler than that. Oh, found you.
To steal my hidey spot, but I made him go away.
Okay. I think I've actually passed by his house already. Didn't realize it. Oh, sorry for that yawn.
Thanks, kid. My night is looking a whole lot better now.
Mm.
Here, if you ever need my help, use this. I can't help with any tough fights, though. I don't want to get a fissure. Come back and find me if you want to call me again, but give it a day. I go to a lot of parties.
Okay. Cool. What I really enjoyed about this game is I can just go into people's houses and just wreck shit. No one does anything. It's really entertaining. Yeah, I guess I've already done everything in here. Fractured bulb. Yeah, gotta pick those up. But yep. What do I have to do to get in there? I believe there should be a way, right? It opened partially. Whatever, I guess. Mr. Slave. incoming transmission from the USS Cannon. We're currently organizing a program to provide photon torpedoes for Canada now. Human minerals. Right. I'm just gonna clear this. Sorry. Shut it down. What should I do next? Actually, almost through most of them all. I want to go back to the sewers here in a minute. Search the town for that hiding containers. I only need one more. There's no telling where he's at though. Talk to Ranger Bill at the local farm. Okay, but where is Ranger Bill? Is he inside the barn? Because I've been there multiple times and never. I'm really happy that I finished the game actually, because I don't have to worry about running into stupid ass elves every other minute. Where do I find the barn key? Hold on, let me look that up actually. You're gonna hear a sound. No? Okay, never mind. Old barn key? Possible spoilers. Oh, so, okay, so I just gotta do this. There we go.
Boy, the cattle ranch. We're here. Excuse us. Hello.
Hey, get off my ranch!
Sorry to bother you, sir. We are elven warriors of the forest. I understand you might have a flute for sale.
You want to buy the flute?
It just so happens I'm a level 10 bard, and a flute is just what I need to play magical songs of enchantment. Magical songs of enchantment. A flute is just what I need to play. A flute is just what I need to play magical songs of enchantment. Magical songs of enchantment. A flute is just what I need to play magical songs of enchantment. Magical songs of enchantment. Magical songs of enchantment.
Come on. Come on.
Magical songs of enchantment.
Yeah, you got it. Right, you're getting there.
A flute is just what I need to play. A flute is just what I need to play magical songs of enchantment.
Usually when I get stuck like this, it tells me I need to skip, but I don't want to skip if he gets through.
A flute is just what I need to play magical songs.
It's actually not letting me skip, so
Yeah, well, the only problem
that
is
took
the flute's in the
so
barn
long.
where the crazy cattle are locked up. Damnedest thing I ever saw. Some of the cattle started acting real funny. I tried to calm them down, but they shouted something in German and then tried to kill me.
Well, don't worry, sir. You just need the help from a level 10 bard and his warrior friend. Leave it to us.
All right, if you say so. Here's the keys to the barn.
Alright, let's handle him.
All right, cows. It's time to stop misbehaving.
Oh, that's a lot. That's, wow.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. See, I got diarrhea.
Surely my music is no match for a hero like
Oh, I don't have mana. I did. Shit. Do the brown note.
You seem uptight. I'm not sure sick.
Gotta make your shit. Oops. He just blow himself up. They're doing my job for me. Oh, he died. That's my fault. I didn't block well. Oh. I usually grab everything, just a lot of the junk I end up selling. That's not what I meant to do. Thought I was still on the shoot one. Whee. The flute. Return to Ranger Beetle. Gnome dust. Go. Oh boy. I think Honey Boo's heart. That's awesome. I'll break that there shovel. And break this there broom. I'll walk the fuck out of here. I killed one of your cows, by the way, Ranger Bill. Sorry about that.
You elves are pretty alright. Did you find the flute?
I sure did, Rancher Bill.
Hell yeah,
And
we
now
found
my
that flute.
bardic abilities will be greater than ever before.
Well, you earned it. See you around.
Thanks.
Thanks, new kid. I couldn't have done it without you. Where should we go next?
Jimmy friend quest. Okay. Wow, isn't it felt? I wonder. He's trying so hard to get up to me. Okay, so another quest. Drop off his monitor. Okay, so I can do that now. I'm not sure where I gotta do that though. Wrong one. I'm gonna switch friends. I like Kyle a lot because of Kick the Baby. That is an OP move
Guess Mr. Mackey will never quite get
for
over the
sure.
did to him.
I'm gonna drop off his monitor at though. Somebody help me do this mission. Oh, what's that? I gotta clear out a lot of things from here, don't I? Oh, I see that now. I didn't see that before. The alien probe off to the side over here. I didn't even realize. That's my bad. Sorry. Wings. Oh, nice. Huh. Still does not tell me where I need his monitor to be dropped off at. Oh, I'm an idiot. Return to Mackie. Sure. I can do that, sir. For sure. That's a fire too.
Like a million years ago.
You'll love it so much. You're gonna want to shove shit up your asshole. Whoa, sir. That's a little bit much. No. No, it's not. There's the bank. There's rhinoplasty. I got a nose. Not sure exactly what it did for me, though. I'm really not. It looked like it had a defense thing on it, but I mean,
Stop staring at me.
whatever.
It's creepy.
Just gonna get his chef soul. Come on, just kidding. Gonna get his calculator. Yeah, door select 9. The beckoning. I think one of my favorite references from this is Rob Schneider used to be an animal. Now he's gonna be in for some trouble, cause he's gonna be a stapler. And those are just the best. That's not it. That's not it. I need to go to the community center. Whoop! Me bad. I'll go in here at some point. I actually have not gone in there and found anything. I'm sure there is some stuff, but I have yet to actually check it out. Where in the dicks? Oh, I gotta go up. You'd think if I played this game for as long as I did, I'd know where everything was at. But no, this town is actually semi-confusing to me.
Where the fifth graders gave Butters a brutal snuggie.
Okay, thanks. You threw that away from me. You might be thinking I still have a hoarding issue, but you'd be wrong. Would you like to be friends on Facebook?
Sure.
You know, I had the dream again last night. You need more training. I like it. That's JV. Good, but not great. Pretty gross, new kid. Pretty gross, new kid.
That's something I'd expect from the kindergartner's young man.
Hey, who's going around?
Young man, you have to find better ways to express yourself.
That's disrespectful, new kid, okay?
I'm not sure what music they play. Sorry for that quietness for a second. I'm forgetting what I'm doing for a minute. Oh, I forgot. You get down here, you have to poop.
Dropping the L's off at the pool of mystic enchantment.
Oops, that was an accident. I actually did not want to poop this thing. Chimpo, go on. gotta get a drink. Alright. Hell, I may end up playing some other games during this. You might see my
I
OBS
like a kid who
pop
lets
up.
his actions speak for him.
Mr. Mackey. Destroy the starch pond and Kids Park. Which one am I closer to? Starch pond. Stocks Pond. Actually came in here to see if you can find the Stick of Truth again. I guess you can't. 'Cause at the end of the game, they throw the Stick of Truth in here and they're like, well, what do you want to play now? I hope that's where the Fracture But Whole goes off of, because that would be pretty cool actually. Alright, now I gotta go to the park. To the park, where you will find everything you've been looking
I don't
for.
even like donuts. That's the sad truth.
And then I'll go into the police station after I get to the park, because I want to know what's in there. I have not gotten into this entire game, and it's not a struggle that I haven't. I mean, I'm interested. I want to know. I passed the park, didn't I? No, I didn't. So I'm gonna go this way. Everything's so far away. It's really not though, but I just do this. To the park. There it is. Should have been destroying these all along. Oops. Alright. Return to dog poo. Can do. I can actually fast travel there, which is awesome. Is that the only reference that's made towards you? Dog poop.
Our territory is restored. I am honored to friend you, Dragonborn. I guess this means we're friends for now, but I still don't like you, new kid.
You did well, King Douchebag. That was definitely in the top 10 worst things we've ever faced.
Perhaps you would like the services of a level 10 bard. There was a fair maiden from Stoneberry. Hello. Perhaps you would like the services of a level 10 bard. I am a master in the art of songs and jazz.
How are you now?
Was a fair maiden from Stoneberry.
Hello?
The war may be over for now, but I know Wizard fucking fat ass is plotting something. Got a lot of nerve playing in this treehouse, traitor.
Ah. Shut up. I'll choose y'all next time, alright? Because the first time I just wanted to keep my storyline kind of straight, and I picked Cartman, and in the end it didn't even matter. My friend's playing Saints Row, that's nice. I haven't played that game in a long time. It was a really good game. I have fun with it. Another one of the games like this where it's funny. I guess I'll go to the sewers. You know what? I'll just save my game here. And then go to my menu. Because I might as well just restart. And, I mean, right now this is, excuse me, the one game I actually want to play. Because I played a lot of Isaac, and I'm not really wanting it at this very moment. I may later on, but there ain't no telling.
Deep in the lands of Zara, the humans of Kupa Keep struggle to stay alive as they are attacked by the wicked drow elves of Larnia.
I'm probably gonna keep it quiet a lot
Darkness falls.
during the
Humans beg their
cutscenes.
king to save them, a noble king known only as the Grand Wizard. For 1,000 years, the battle has been waged, with only the bravery of the Grand Wizard to protect his human followers. But even though the Wizard King has so undeniably coup, the drow elf armies continue their attacks. They seek the humans' most treasured relic, the Stick of Truth. But the tides of war soon change, as news of a new kid spreads throughout the land. In order to save the humans, the Grand Wizard must get to the new kid before the drow elf can manipulate his mind and use him to take the sacred relic from human hands.
Is there? I wonder.
Controls the stick, controls the universe.
I wonder if there's like a way to get to the other side first instead of starting with Cartman. Cause I mean, that'd be great. I really like character customization in games. It's just amazing. I don't know what I'm gonna pick yet because I mean I picked something pretty simple, which was this, which kind of describes my hairstyle. It's not purple. It was purple. I've had it purple before, but my hair is more of a light. It's kind of like that right now. This is like the original hair color, but I've had it in different colors. Honestly, it's kind of like that right now. Because I like dyed it, and then I was like, I want to bleach it, and, you know, make myself blonde, which I don't know how I would look blonde. I've never been blonde. The colors I've had are just simple black and purple, actually. I've never done, I want to do red, but yeah. This kind of looks Final Fantasy-esque. You know what I mean? I want to pick like the faux hawk because I like faux hawk's little hairstyle, but it makes me look like a douche in this game. I hate that. Pick your hairstyle wisely, child. Just go bald? No. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, straight off the Beatles. Deep red looks pretty nice. With that one, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm very picky with my character customization, and I hate it. Shit. I'll just go with my last hairstyle. I'll probably just not do the exact same thing, but A little bit of the same thing. Deep red. Looks dope. Last time I picked like this hoodie and made it all black, and yeah, it looked really dope. Look like I'm a boy band or some shit. Yes, it'll probably end up being all black again, also. Let's pick this. See, as far as this goes, I'll probably go with the bags, because that's probably more accurate. I'm supposed to actually have glasses in real life, but I don't, because I broke them a long time ago and have been unable to get glasses since. Really, I'm not digging the bags. I'll do it. I'll have glasses. Do it. Yeah, that looks good. Sure, go with that. Let's just start with the Simpsons music.
Well, I think that's everything.
We did it, hun. We're really moved in.
It's a new beginning for us. Things are finally going to be good.
Do you really think it will be better for him?
They won't look for him here. We just need to make sure he doesn't attract any attention. Come on, let's see how he's doing.
Sweetie? Hun, you all dressed?
Hey, Champ. How do you like your new room?
She looks dazed and confused.
I know it's a big
I
change
look
for all
British.
of us, but, son, do you remember why we moved to this quiet little mountain town?
Because I'm good at making friends.
He doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember at all.
That's good he doesn't remember.
Sweetie, we want you to have lots of fun here. Why don't you go out and make some friends?
Right, get outside and play, son. Like normal kids.
We've got some money for you on the kitchen counter, sweetie. Just be back before it gets dark.
Yeah, we love you too.
Jerk. Real quick, I'm gonna check something because I don't know. I just have to know. The elves and the stick of truth. One of the factions fighting tool. Ransack the house before going out. Okay. Once you clear here, watch the intro, you can start the game in your room. Push your guys go out to rooms. No, you just who's fighting an unequal battle against a vicious elf, but seems to be losing, so use help. Approach the elf and hit him. Your first Facebook friend having console. Do the use for your character. No. Okay, well, that kind of sucks, but whatever. I'll just side with the elves later on. Let's just ransack this house real quick. There's nothing in there, right? I forget that's my regular storage. I am gonna take all my parents' shit at some point. Just like how we just moved in here and there's already just like random shit on drawers and cabinets. That's like, what? Down we go. I wonder if like everything that's in the drawers is RNG based, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it is, but I don't think for sure. I grabbed these $2. That's not a request. Go. I'll eventually tell me that. And I won't listen because I don't give a shit. I would listen because I mean that's not the game for it, but fuck you. Anywho, I guess I'll go outside.
It wasn't a request, it was a command. Now get out there and make some friends.
You. Sorry, Dad. Damn it. I hate tutorials. Okay, I knew that. Gonna look up here, cause I can. There's a chest and a wig.
You shall die by my warhammer, Drow Elf. I banish thee to the forest realm. That way I banish you first. Aha! You can't hold out much longer. Help! Somebody! I can't. Hey, no fair. That's cheating. I'm gonna tell my mom.
Okay.
Thanks, kid. I didn't realize
Bye.
you had a health potion. My name is Butters the Merciful. I'm a paladin. I live right next door to you. We should be friends.
Okay.
Now that we're friends, you should speak with the Wizard King. He's been talking about your arrival. The wizard lives this way, in the greenhouse. Hey, where are you from?
I'm not gonna tell you. I don't talk.
Before moving here.
I'm probably not gonna search the houses actually because I know what pops up. And yeah, it's not friendly. It's not YouTube friendly.
So
Yeah.
you are the new kid. Your coming was foretold by Coldwell Banker. I am the Wizard King. But the time for talk is not now. Let me show you my kingdom.
Oh, who's your new friend, Eric?
Shut up, Mom. Not now. Don't talk to her. She's not part of the game.
Oh my. Is that Spanish?
Yes. Quite so.
Welcome to the kingdom of Koopa Keep. Our weapon shop here is tended by Clyde, a level 14 warrior.
I'll do 50. Let's see what happens. The volume, I'm probably gonna need some info on because, yeah, don't know.
Here you can see our massive stables, overseen by the level 9 ranger, Scott Malkinson, who has the power of diabetes.
Okay, power.
And here, of course, is the breathtaking and lovely Princess Kenny, the fairest maiden in all the kingdom. Don't ask why Kenny wanted to be a chick, it's just how he seems to be rolling right now.
Okay.
Oh!
My loyalty is as incurable as my diabetes.
You may have heard of my deeds at the Battle of Stark's Pod. Ah, yes, the Pool of Vision. Beautiful, isn't it? Be careful, the Rock of Insanity holds mysterious powers. Okay, you're insane now. If you want to be healed, you must gaze at the rock again. Okay, you're healed. Okay, you're insane now. Okay, you're insane now. Okay, you're healed. Okay, you're insane now. Okay, you're healed. Okay, you're insane now. Okay, you're insane now. Okay, you're insane now. Hey, where the
Just
hell
sit
are you
there and
going?
listen to that. Just leave. Just don't come back.
The wizard stump. Perhaps one day I will show you what it does. Some say he who discovers the secret of the wizard stump is the master of his own destiny. I figured it out the other day. Pretty easy, at least for me.
Eh.
You have been sought out, new kid, because humans everywhere are in great danger. I need something from you, and in return, I am prepared to allow you into my kingdom. I know you are very excited. It's time for your first quest, but first, please tell us thy name.
It doesn't matter what I put in, so. Speaking of names, I'm just gonna put my name, my regular name. Oh, sorry. I've actually, YouTube name ideas. I've got 2 right now, maybe more at some point. One of them is one that I've been mulling around for a very long time now, which is Melted Insomniac for a lot of reasons, because I ended up getting this idea a while back, like a year or 2 ago, and I was trying to just think of like quick names that were like easy to remember, people would like or whatever, and clever and kind of easy to make a icon out of and stuff like that. And I thought of like Melted Pineapple, but I don't really like that one, and I didn't appreciate it as much as I thought I would. So I ended up taking the melted aspect of it, because I liked the melted aspect. I just didn't like the pineapple part, because I actually hate pineapples. They taste disgusting to me. So I ended up taking one of my traits, which is, I've got not severe insomnia, but I've pretty got it decent. It comes and goes. So I was like, Melted Insomniac, and that really stuck with me. And instead of putting the C at the end, I put a K. Maybe a CK actually. I don't remember at the moment. Yeah. But I liked that a lot. It was something that was, in my opinion, opinion, original and kind of clever, because it kind of fit me, and yeah, it kind of felt great. My other one is just a mix of my 2 old nicknames, which is McLovin and Pip, because a lot of people said I look like McLovin. I never saw it, because, I mean, that dude was blah. And Pip was just something one of my mom's friends actually came up with, because I hung around my mom a lot. And he just came up to me like the very first night I met this dude, and he was just, Pip is what I'm gonna call you. And I was like, okay. And he was like, you know what that stands for? And I was like, no. And he was like, player in progress. And I was like, okay, dope. So it's actually an acronym, but I don't. So I always capitalize it, but I never put dots in it because I don't like the dots. So it was just a mixture of the 2 names put together. Pip I haven't really used as a nickname since I left that town where he was at, and the only people that still call me it are actually my mom, him, and a few other people that are still that are in that town. And actually, one of my best friends still calls me that. Yeah, I've had a few nicknames out from time to time. A lot from work, actually. This last job, actually. I had one of my leaders who I absolutely loved, but he eventually ended up working at a different center, because this chat center had a lot of different centers, and he ended up leaving, but he would always call me Jimmy, and we we never really at first found a way to spell it, and then I was like, why don't we just spell it like Jimi Hendrix? And he was like, that's a dope idea, and I'm gonna go with that. And I was like, all right. So Jimmy kind of stuck for a few different people down there, and then Jameson was another one, which another one of my friends came up with that worked as an agent as well, and she ended up leaving like a long time after, but she just left the job. She left the job entirely, and she called me that a lot, anytime, really. And I kind of also started calling myself the King of Anxiety, because I'm just constantly anxious. I'm like, I stay that way ever so constantly. I'm like anxious to even put this video out, because it's so unedited, and yeah, but whatever, I guess. Hopefully, though, honestly, y'all's feedback on names would be super appreciated, because whatever it is, it's going to be my name for a long time. It's going to stay that way. I'm leaning heavily towards Melted Insomniac. It sounds the best to me. I've already got icon ideas for that, but whatever works, I don't care. But yeah, let's get right into this.
You entered douchebag, is that correct?
Sure.
Are you sure you want to keep the name douchebag?
No.
Very well, douchebag. You will now choose a class.
Oh,
Fighter,
cool.
mage, thief, or Jew.
I actually chose the thief the last time, so I'm not sure exactly what I want to choose this time.
Only not as cool.
I may choose a mage, but
A white thief? Never heard of one, but interesting.
I may
Jew, huh?
stick with the
So I
thief.
guess we'll never really be friends. You look sneaky enough to be a thief. A mage is like a wizard, only not as cool. A white fighter? Haven't seen a good one of those in a while.
I don't know, the thief just speaks to me, man.
A mage is like a wizard.
I'm just gonna
White
stick with thief.
Never heard of one, but interesting. We welcome to our kingdom, Douchebag the Thief. Hooray! Now please, go and visit the weapon shop. Procure yourself
I think
a weapon
games are
and
so
teach it to
cool.
vet.
Because, like, you gotta think about it. Each iterant of this game, somebody creates their own character, creates their own class, and all of this, that, and another. And it just takes those looks and it does it so well. And I know so many games, and like you actually speak at the end of this game, but you don't speak for a while. But I know so many games that like you get a character customization and you just never see yourself again, unless you go in like third person view, and that's if the game has a
Don't
third
let it
person.
bother you that there's a game to be played.
Wait, I'm just gonna pause it. It's just weird to me, but yeah, that was just my thoughts. Alright, let's go here.
Would you like to see my wares, weary traveler?
Sure.
Perhaps you would like to hear tips and rumors for $2?
I don't have $2. Well, I do, but I need it.
Ah, a lovely purchase.
Consumables. I can't get shit, can I?
You kid has checked out everything in my backyard. Hardcore gamer. Wow.
Yes. I enjoy checking everything. This is my time to just get all those exclamation points out of the way. Bothers me. I'm somewhat OCD about certain things, and that's one of them.
Ah, you have procured a weapon. Yes.
Being
Now time
OCD
to
in
teach you
gaming
how
kind
to
of just
fight. I want you to take your new weapon and, with the bravery
can
of a
make you
noble
a
knight,
somewhat
beat up the-
completionist.
What? Kick Clyde's ass, new kid. What I do? I'm the king, Clyde, and the king wishes to be amused. Go on, new kid. Kick his ass.
Okay. I'm probably gonna
I'm
suck.
gonna kick your ass.
'Cause,
Clyde,
yeah.
you have to wait your turn. That's lame. No, Clyde, it's like olden times. You have to wait your turn. Like in the Middle Ages, Clyde. I know it's lame, Clyde, but that's how we're fucking doing it.
You,
Alright, douchebag,
you didn't
fast
have to
class
explain that to
facing.
him
Don't
3
be shy.
times. Blocking. He's gonna hit me back though. I know that.
I dodged that.
Oh, I fucked that last one.
Oh, hell yeah, Clyde's your bitch. Alright, Clyde's wearing armor. In order to hurt him, I want you to hit Clyde as hard as you can. Ah! Oh shit, dude, I think I see blood. Fucking nice, bro. It's exactly what you do to guys with armor like that.
Right.
Okay, listen up. The key to surviving in battle is not to get hit in the bow. Clyde, it's your turn to attack. Douchebag, protect your bow. Prepare yourself. Ah!
Oh shit, I did
No,
it.
no, I said protect. Protect your bow.
Thank you.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, you're already way better than Clyde. Alright, it's time to use your heroic powers. Using your ability takes power points, or PP for short. PP. If you have a fucking better name for them, then fucking say it, Clyde. Fucking asshole. I'm the king, and I say it's PP. Douchebag, use your thief ability to make Clyde pay for insulting the king.
Okay. Sorry.
Way to wipe that smile off his stupid face, douchebag. Now do it one more time. Finish him. What? I was going easy. Take this. Dude, that was awesome! You were all like, beam, and Clyde was all like, nah, nah. Okay, you prove yourself worthy, douchebag. Now come inside the war tent and I shall let you see the relic.
Don't.
Well, here it is. The reason why humans and elves are locked in a never-ending war. The relic for which human and elf are willing to die. The Stick of Truth. Just 2 days ago, we took the stick back from the elves. Our kingdom was dying, but now it thrives. For whoever controls the stick controls the universe. Don't gaze at it too long, for its power is too much for mere mortals to look at. Now that you have seen the Stick of Truth, let's discuss your dues. Being a member of my kingdom costs $9.95 for the first week, $4 of which is tax deductible. Alarm! 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 Someone has sounded the alarm! 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 What is it? The elves are attacking! Oh my god! Defensive position!
Can I join the elves? I like the elves. Gaze at the stick. Chicken bones. I do that so I can have more shit to sell.
Man the gate! Don't let them through! Give us the stick, humans! Fuck you, Drow Elf!
Oh shit.
woke up again. You have to speak a little bit quieter. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Add and pausing, playing. No. Okay. Well, whatever, I guess. We should stop doing this thing.
Come and get it! Clyde, guard the stick of truth while we defend the fortress! Aye, aye. Aye, aye. We're not playing pirates, Clyde. In fact, this is your chance to prove yourself. Hold off the asshole elves at all costs!
This elf is gonna fuck you up. Yeah.
Do it, douchebag. Kick these elves' asses.
You want some of this?
You're wounded, douchebag. Potions will heal you here. Rules say you can have 1 potion every turn. I asked for 5, but this was a compromise. This guy's fast, douchebag. Try to block all his attacks. Well, if this job doesn't work out, at least you've got a future as a training dummy. Come on, get it right.
Shit.
It said block, not get nailed by. Maybe I wasn't clear. Try again.
I know.
Die, asshole!
Okay, if you block all the attacks, you get a counterattack. Look at your enemy on the ground. Weak and helpless. Kick the shit out of him. Awesome, you kicked his helpless ass. Now finish off these elves in the name of the Wizard King. Great job, douchebag.
Hey, that hurt! Oh, shit!
Butters!
Well, that's not
Butters,
nice.
you're losing! Stop losing!
Ah, but I don't...
You got this, douchebag. What are you waiting for, douchebag? That guy's just standing there. Go kick his ass.
I know what's gonna happen here.
Oh man, he was totally waiting for you, dude. You can't just hit him like that. You need to try a different tactic to damage him. Look at that archer hiding behind his friend like a wood. Switch to your arrows, douchebag. Snipe that little bitch. Sweet, now you can hit the guy in the back. Go for the pink mist. Yeah, bitch, that's what you get for fucking with the Wizard King.
Asshole!
Careful, douchebag. That guy's ready for your arrows now. You gotta try something else.
Mm-hmm.
Great job, douchebag.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
Kick their asses, new kid. I got your back.
No, you don't. Shut up. Ding, ding,
Let's
ding,
do this, douchebag.
ding, 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 ding.
Okay, that guy has a shield. Shields are super weak. Just hit them with your simplest hit over and over to wear them down quickly.
Ah, fuck that last one up.
Oh, shut down.
La, la, la.
Drow
Did it.
elves, fall back, I say. Yes, awesome, dude. Take that, you asshole elves. Better luck next time. Na 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 na. We still control the universe. It's gone.
The stick is gone.
The stick of truth. The elves got it. That was your one goddamn job, Clyde! To guard the stick of fucking truth! Clyde, you are hereby banished from space and time! What? No! You can't do that. Yeah, I can! You're banished and lost in time and space!
Yeah, go home, Clyde.
You fought bravely on the battlefield, douchebag.
Yeah, if you can make me a douchebag, we sure can fight.
Shut up, Scott. Nobody cares what you think. Anyways, we have a bigger problem now. The stick of truth has been stolen, and we must assemble our entire army in order to get it back.
But our 3 best warriors still haven't reported for duty, my king.
Our newest member can take care of that. Douchebag, I want you to go
I'm
out into the
glitching out.
neighborhood
Whoa.
and find my greatest warriors. Token, Tweak, and
Oh,
Greg.
shit.
I'm texting their pictures to your personal inventory device now. But beware. The lands outside are full of marauding drow elves, monsters, and 6th graders.
And
Sure
to
you're
do
well
all of
equipped.
that,
Now
I
go.
have to
Send
like
my warriors here.
get token.
Fighters go with him.
Oh no, fast travel. Cool.
Oh my. Is that Spanish? Oh my.
Just gonna go open Cartman's room and take everything. Haha.
This is the king's room. I don't think we're supposed to be in here. What exactly are you looking for?
Things I can sell, my friend. Actually, this doesn't say anything ever.
Wow, Eric has a lot of cool stuff. We aren't allowed to go into the street. It's such an open world, our parents don't want us getting hurt.
The Wizard King says I'm too ginger to be one of the humans, but Paladin Butters lets me be his squire on the sly.
Paladins seek justice for all races.
Okay, thank you. My first in Pokemon. Hmm. Alright. I'm actually gonna probably get off here. Yeah, this is the first video of hopefully a lot more to come. I don't know why I did that. I just don't really know shit, but I mean that's fine because I mean I have this one. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I really do. I know that it's been long, it's been tiring, but I appreciate if you've been staying around